saw in the first video how we can use a table for something called compound measures to make it really, really easy. Let's have a look at one that's a little bit more difficult, but it's really not too bad at all. Let's have a go. This looks a bit more difficult, this one, but I'm going to use my grid again. So we've got density this time. The Department of Motor Vehicles. That's how I always like to remember my density formula triangle. We've got a chemical. Ethanol has a density of approximately 1.08 grams per centimeter cubed. The other ingredient, so we've got like one thing, and now we've got the other thing. The other ingredient has a density of this. 2 liters of the first ingredient, so 2 liters of the first ingredient are mixed with 5 liters of the second, and we're going to make a chemical called antifreeze. Right, so we've kind of got like the first thing, the second thing, and antifreeze is going to be our new chemical, the third thing. And we want to find the density of this. Okay, before we go any further, I'm going to start to set up my table. So 1, 2. The third chemical is made of 1 and 2 added together. You can call it 3 if you like, but I'm going to write it like that. Okay, so density, mass, volume. Density, mass, volume. Here we go. Density, mass, volume. Department of Motor Vehicles. Right. We're going to start off and we're going to put some numbers in our table just like before. So ethanol is 1.08. Go to the density. Go to ethanol. That's my ethanol. That's this propane one. That's the antifreeze one. Okay. 1.08. Let's do the other one as well. 0.96. And the question, if you remember, jumping ahead over here, the density of this antifreeze thing. So hopefully you've seen the other videos because they explain this idea already. This is a compound measure again. How do I know it's a compound measure? Because density is made up of 2 sort of base units. I've got grams, which is about mass, and then I've got centimeters cubed, which is about volume. So when you have these situations, the idea is you need to sort of find the pieces and sort of do a multiplication, a division. You need to do a division at the end. So if I want to find this density, well, I need the mass and I need the volume. Okay, so I don't have the right pieces at the moment. Well, let's look into this a little bit more. So what else? I've got 2 liters of the first ingredient. So this is a bit more difficult because it's liters, and you'll remember up here it said centimeters cubed. So I'm afraid I can't just use these numbers straight away. However, liters can be converted into centimeters cubed. So 1 liter is 1,000 centimeters cubed. So 2 liters is going to be 2,000 centimeters cubed. Let's write that one in. So 2,000. Whoops, that's the wrong one, isn't it? That's volume. So careful there. Volume is about how much space it occupies, like liters. That's the one we want there. How about the other one? 1 liter is 1,000, so 5 liters is 5,000. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. If I'm going to work out these pieces, then what's next? Well, it occurs to me that I've kind of got a row here. Can I add this together? If you have 2,000 cubic centimeters, so if you have like some liters, and then some more liters and you mix it together, well, do you add it? Yes, you do. So that's going to be 7,000. So that's nice. I can do that one straight away. How about the mass, though? I don't seem to have any stuff about the mass. It's time to work in the columns then. Let's use these bits of information to find the middle bit. This is mass. How can I find mass? Mass is density times volume. So I'm going to multiply these numbers together, and then that's going to give me the mass in grams. So 2,000 times 1.08, and I've got 2,160. Let's do the same for this one over here. So 0.96 times 5,000 gives me 4,800. So I was multiplying these, and then I was multiplying these. This is how sort of heavy the first chemical is. And then this is how heavy the second chemical is. And we're mixing it all together. So what will happen? Well, it will be these added together. I can add those up. And what do I get? I get 6,960. Okay, we're almost there. We're ready for the final part. So the density of the chemical mixed together. Density is mass divided by volume. So there's my mass. There's my volume. What do I get? Well, according to my calculator, I'm going to do 2 decimal places just to make it nice and clear on this one. I get 0.99. 0.99 what? Well, we had mass, and mass was in grams. Everything in the question was in grams. And then we had centimeters cubed. So that would be 0.99 grams per centimeter cubed. And there you go. A really difficult question on the surface. And again, our grid is taking care of that. No problem at all. So why don't you have a go as well? DMV with a table for this one here. Over to you and best of luck.